So here's Caitlin bringing down the ball, and check this out. Jordin Canada nudges her a bit, causing her to lose balance. Then she wraps her arms around her while she is down. No foul was called. Now in this possession, CC works her way against Canada once again. And as you can see, she clearly hacked her across the arm. The Fever's coaching staff saw it. Caitlin felt it. But just like the previous play, no foul was called.
Are you serious right now, bro?
The refs are at it again, making CC's life inside the court a living hell. And since this was the case, Caitlin just brought justice into her hands by punishing Canada inside.
It's really loud tonight.
Clark, the hesitation, draws the foul, lays it in.
See, there's no stopping Double C this time around from getting her first dub since sitting out with an injury. Not the refs, not the trash-talking, mean bullies from Atlanta, not even Stephanie White. Because in this game, Caitlin proved that as long as she's leading the pack, it's almost certain that the Fever will surely bounce back.
Clark feet inside, Mitchell with the...
After getting bashed by the Fever fans in the last outing, Stephanie White started things off on the right note, reinserting Lexi Hull in the starting five while keeping CC and Kelsey in the backcourt. And on top of that, she let CC take control early, and that decision results in a dime and a quick bucket for the home team.
Finds it in the form of Clark, and her bank shot stays down.
Now on the other end, Jordin Canada responds with a layup and a three. And when CC drives inside right here, looking for a foul, the refs swallow their whistle and say play on. Anyway, here's where things began to smell fishy. See, look at this. Bree Jones attempts a layup on a break, and you can see that CC just barely touches her from behind. But surprisingly, the refs call a foul against Caitlin on that one. Caitlin was visibly pissed after that phantom call, and since she can't do anything about the refs, CC just let her frustrations out by smoking Atlanta's defense on the other end.
Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim and lays it in.
Despite closing out the quarter strong, the Dream still leads the Fever after the first 10 minutes. Anyway, the second quarter opens up with some intense physicality. I mean, Ryan Howard hyperextended her leg on this possession after getting tangled with Lexi. Then Sophie got flattened like a blueberry pancake by Big Bree right here. But as nasty as that incident was, there's no nastier play than this next one.
Mitchell crosses up Caldwell, gets inside and lays it in.
Kelsey crosses her defender up like loose shoelaces, and after that, she starts to wax hot by stringing a series of tough buckets. Meanwhile, Jordin Canada answered right back and picked up where she left off as she single-handedly countered what the Fever threw at them. Now tied at 35 all, CC brings down the ball, and check this out. She just darts a laser pass to the cutting Kelsey to regain the lead. Then moments later, she feeds AB for a top of the key three to add another assist on her stat line. Though CC and the Fever are starting to get their groove, Atlanta still closed the first half with a lead of 45-40, thanks to the hot hands of Jordin Canada, who already tallied 26 points on 6 of 9 shooting from 3. Down by 5 at halftime, the situation was very familiar to Fever fans because they knew a second half meltdown might happen once again. But just 3 minutes in the third, Caitlin says, "Not gonna happen on my watch," as she sinks her first 3 from the corner. Then AB returns the favor by feeding Lexi and Kelsey in back-to-back possessions. Now moments later, Sophie joins the splash party, hitting 2 triples to create some cushion. And to end the quarter, CC muscles her way inside to get the bump and the bucket.
Gets it to go, and a foul.
After 2 quarters of catching up, the Fever finally takes the driver's seat with a 70-65 lead over the Dream. Anyway, with a tight ball game at hand, heading to the fourth, the Fever fans were sweating bullets cause they knew this was usually the time that the Fever would collapse, especially with Stephanie White calling the shots from the sidelines. Now the good thing though is that Caitlin has already learned their mistake from the previous game versus the Valkyrie. Cause this time around, CC was like, "Coach, throw away your coaching board along with the X's and O's for Pete's sake. Just give me the freaking ball and I'll take over." And guess what? That's exactly what she did. I mean, first she bully balls Jordin Canada to the rim. Then she follows it up with a playmaking masterclass. First, she finds Sophie on this sneaky play. After that, she steps on the gas in transition before looping it up to AB for the easy bucket underneath. Then she locates the mismatch down low, and Dantas finishes it up with a big time and one before whipping another pinpoint pass to AB to tuck this one to bed.
Indiana has 10 of them tonight, and Boston cashes in on the...
It was a big bounce back win for the Fever as they gave a nightmare to the Dream, 99-82. Though she only had 12 points, her 9 assists spelled the difference, along with how she pushes the tempo on almost every opportunity to dictate their offense.
Yeah, that's a fun dunk.
I saw you bounce back, baby. Consistency.
The other 2/3 of the big three, Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, also had a big game, combining for 44 points on an efficient 14 of 26 shooting from the field, while Sophie dropped 4 3-pointers to end up with 16 points. It was a great game overall, especially in the second half, where they scored 59 points in the last 2 quarters. But ultimately, it was Coach White allowing CC to have free reign over the Fever offense that gave them this win. I mean, every time CC has the ball or whenever she pushes the pace, good things happen, because the moment she attracts the defense, it frees up other Fever players for a quick bucket in transition. And one of the best examples of this was the return of the CC to AB high-low connection that was almost non-existent in their last outing versus the Valkyries.
Steph, do you feel like tonight was kind of a weight lifted off the team after that last performance and a sign of, hey, this is what we're capable of?
Yeah, I think so. We've been talking all year about, building consistency. This is game 2 with our whole roster. With everybody in our rotation, for sure, right? So I think building consistency, consistency in habits for us, continuing to work consistency in rotation. And so it's one game. It was a big one. We needed it, but we got to continue to stack days and build on it.
Well, I'm really glad that Stephanie White listened to the fans and let CC cook on this game, because the Fever is definitely more dangerous with Caitlin acting as the head of the snake and running the show for them.
It feels good. I think that our team has enough offensive threats that we should have 5 to 6 people in double figures every single night when we move the ball. When the ball is popping, we're a really hard team to guard. Again, we have to be disciplined on defense. We can get easy buckets in transition, but I think offensively, when the ball is popping, we're a hard team to guard in the W.
Anyway, up next is going to be a crazy one, because for the very first time, Caitlin Clark will face Paige Beckers in the W. I mean, that's going to be another banger for sure. And until then, this has been the Hoop Doctor. Thanks for watching, and see y'all around. Peace.